What just happened in Dallas is something no one, and I mean no one, could have seen coming. Matt Eberflus, the highly respected defensive coordinator, formerly the head coach of the Chicago Bears, has reportedly been fired from his role with the Dallas Cowboys, and the rumor is that Jerry Jones himself, the owner and voice behind most of the Cowboys' major football decisions, has confirmed the move behind closed doors. Now listen, whether you love Eberflus or think he was the wrong hire from the start, this report, if true, is a bombshell that could shift the course of the Cowboys' 2025 season entirely. The fan base is already buzzing, social media is in a frenzy, and Cowboys Nation is split. Some are celebrating this as a necessary move, others are stunned, asking how a coordinator who hasn't even completed a full season with Dallas could be let go this suddenly. So what went wrong? Why now? And what does it mean for the future of this franchise, this defense, and the overall stability of an already fragile coaching staff? Or this is not just another Monday in the NFL. This is potentially the start of a total reset in Dallas. Let's rewind a bit. When Matt Eberflus was hired as the Cowboys defensive coordinator earlier this year, there was excitement, sure, but also a lot of cautious optimism. People remembered his time in Dallas back in the early 2000s. He was a linebackers coach then and played a big role in developing some key players. Then, after a strong run as the defensive coordinator with the Indianapolis Colts, where he brought toughness, intensity, and discipline to the defense, he got his shot as the head coach in Chicago. That didn't go so well. His time with the Bears ended with a brutal record. He struggled with game management, the offense underperformed, and the defense couldn't live up to the standard he was known for. So when he came back to Dallas, the pressure was already on. Cowboys fans were asking, is this the guy who can revive a defense that looked confused, slow, and soft last season? Or is this just another recycled hire who wouldn't last more than a season? From the start of the season, reports were mixed. In preseason camps, players praised Eberflus for his detail-oriented approach. Malak Hooker, who played under him in Indianapolis, even said he felt like things were coming together under Eberflus's system. But when the games began, things got rocky fast. The Cowboys defense, which had ranked among the top 10 just 2 seasons ago, started getting exposed by dynamic offenses, missed tackles, blown assignments, poor communication between the safeties and corners. Fans were asking, where's the intensity? Where's the edge? And if you followed the Cowboys under Jerry Jones for the past few decades, you know one thing. When expectations aren't met, someone pays the price. So when this report came out today that Eberflus has been fired, it wasn't totally out of nowhere, but the timing, that's what's shocking. It feels sudden, like something behind the scenes boiled over, and maybe it was tension between Eberflus and head coach Brian Schottenheimer. Maybe Jerry was frustrated with how the defense was trending and needed a scapegoat. Or maybe, just maybe, this was the plan all along. Bring Eberflus in as a placeholder, and once things started to fall apart, cut ties and make a flashy new hire. And don't underestimate the Jerry Jones factor here. Jerry likes control. He likes the spotlight. And he does not tolerate underperformance when his team is on the brink of Super Bowl contention. Especially not when the window is closing on Dak Prescott and the current core of this roster. Firing Eberflus could be a message to the locker room. Get your act together or you're next. It could also be an admission that Jerry made a mistake hiring him in the first place, something Jerry rarely admits publicly. But what if Eberflus wasn't the problem? What if the issues with this Cowboys defense run much deeper, like poor drafting, lack of leadership, or aging veterans who have lost a step? Now then, firing Eberflus is just window dressing. It's an emotional move to calm a furious fan base, while the real problems continue to fester beneath the surface. Let's talk about what this firing could actually mean. First off, it throws the entire coaching structure into chaos. We're talking about a coordinator being let go either mid-season or during a critical part of the offseason. This isn't a position you can just fill with a temp. If the Cowboys don't have a clear successor lined up, this defense could lose all sense of identity. Who takes over play calling? Is it a position coach? Like, do they bring in someone from outside in a panic move, and how will the players respond? You have veterans like Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, Trayvon Diggs, guys who have been through different systems already. Another shift could throw off their rhythm, especially if they were just starting to settle into Eberflus's scheme. And what if some of them liked playing for Eberflus? Yeah, you could now have friction in the locker room, and the last thing a team needs when it's already underperforming is a fractured locker room. And look, this isn't just about X's and O's, this is about perception. To the outside world, the Cowboys already look unstable. Last season ended in embarrassment. The defense fell apart in the playoffs, the offense sputtered, and the team looked flat when it mattered most. They fired their previous defensive coordinator, they made a splashy but controversial hire at head coach, and now they're reportedly firing the new defensive coordinator before he's had a full chance to implement his system. That smells like dysfunction. That smells like a team with no clear direction, no patience, and no trust in the people they hire. It's not a good look, and you can bet agents, coaches, and players around the league are watching closely. Would you want to coach in Dallas right now, knowing that if things go south early, you might be shown the door before Halloween? Of course, there's also the possibility that this firing is part of a bigger strategy. Maybe Jerry has his eye on a younger, hotter defensive mind. Maybe someone like Dan Quinn becomes available again. Or a college phenom decides to make the jump to the NFL. Or maybe, just maybe, this is Jerry preparing to make a move so big, so shocking, that firing Eberflus is just the first domino. Could Belichick be in play? Could DeMeco Ryans become a target if things go sideways in Houston? I'm not saying it's happening, but in Dallas, you never say never. With Jerry at the helm, nothing is off the table. 1 minute you're firing a coordinator, the next minute you're trading for a superstar or announcing a coaching shakeup that flips the league on its head. Now, I know some people are going to say this is just a rumor, that nothing's confirmed yet. And yes, until the Cowboys release an official statement, we're all just speculating. But here's the thing. In the NFL, smoke usually means fire. These kinds of leaks don't just happen for no reason. If someone's whispering that Eberflus is out, it probably means conversations are happening, whether it's an actual firing, a resignation, or just serious doubts behind the scenes. And even if he hasn't been officially fired yet, he may be on the chopping block. When your name is floating around in reports like this, your job security is already toast. It's just a matter of when, not if. Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. Is this the right move? Was Eberflus the problem? Or is this another knee-jerk reaction by a front office that refuses to look in the mirror? If you think this defense is fixable, who should step in to lead it? Or is this whole team heading for another 8 to 9 season of disappointment and finger pointing? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this story is far from over. One thing is clear. When Jerry Jones makes a move like this, or even lets a rumor like this gain traction, he's sending a message. The question is, who's listening?